The former commissioner of the Singapore Civil Defence Force, Peter Lim, has admitted to the facts of 7 outstanding corruption charges against him. There were 9, not counting the 1 charge that he was convicted of last week. His defence lawyers made representations in chambers this afternoon.
In the latest turn of events surrounding his corruption case, Peter Lim agreed to have 7 of his remaining 9 corruption charges taken into consideration for sentencing. And with that, the prosecution will now drop the last 2 charges against him. Lim was convicted on May 31st on the first of the 10 charges. The court found him guilty of corruptly obtaining a sexual favour from 49-year-old Pang Chor Mui, who was a director at Nimrod Engineering in May 2010. In return, Lim tipped Mdm Pang off about SCDF's need for radiation portal monitors before the tender was made public in April 2011. The other 9 charges involved 2 other women from 2 other firms. In its submissions on Friday, the prosecution asked for a 5-month jail term for Lim. It says the case has caused deep public disquiet and that Lim has damaged the reputation of the SCDF. It also argues that with Lim being a high-ranking civil servant, the case has also led to a loss of public confidence in the administration. But the defence contended that Lim's actions were on the lower end of culpability. It said there was no loss nor detriment to the SCDF and that a hefty fine would suffice. However, defence also noted that should a custodial sentence be meted down, a short one would be sufficiently grave. Throughout the proceedings, Lim looked stoic as he listened to the judge, but for most part he was staring at the ground while he sat in the dock. He will be back in court next Thursday for sentencing, and the Ministry of Home Affairs has indicated previously that Lim's disciplinary actions will be decided after he is sentenced.